Welcome to the first installment of what will hopefully be a very long series. I'm going to show a few Nancy Reagan drawings I've done, and hopefully you guys like them. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. Regardless, let's begin. This is her wearing my usual getup. I I find it interesting that when it comes to a lot of different people I draw, especially like non male historical figures. I should say rather non-male American historical figures. There's kind of like a thing where I don't really like to draw them in one particular outfit or another because, like for example, if I draw President Reagan, it's always going to be him wearing the same suit. Maybe it's a different color, but it's that same, button-down shirt and the, you know, pants and whatever. Just the usual outfit that really only changes in color scheme. With Nancy, she had so many different, you know, dresses and suits, and it's something I'm gonna have to just get more used to drawing. But this is her wearing my usual outfit. Um, I probably will update this in the future to include different historical figures from the same era. Like I don't think I'll put President Reagan, but I'll probably put like a few senators behind her, just to make it a little less bland. And you're going to notice with a lot of these, it's the white background, and that's just because I was kind of going over some of the general stuff of just doing this for the first time, like composing these with the intention of putting them in a video. I tend to have my shirts collar out like that. That's why it's that way. I can assure you, I'm not trying to sexualize her at all. It's just that's usually how mine looks. It's like wearing it in the same style. The only alteration I would make is if I drew her wearing my outfit again, I probably, because I have like black pants, I probably would have her wear like a skirt or something just to, I guess, make it more genderfied, if that's the proper term. Just to give it a little bit of variety. Now this one was actually based off of a picture I saw of her where it's like a full body image. I'm blanking on how I can get. I think I can probably get it off of Wikimedia, but she had this white collared shirt and it was a red sweater and a matching skirt, and I really liked how she was kind of like smiling and happy. Um, I tend to have like I feel that I'm mostly okay with drawing her face, but with her hair, I tend to kind of like go image by image because of course anytime you have a lot of different women, right, with longer hair, there is a tendency for it to look one way in certain pictures, one way in another. So that's me kind of just bracing myself for that fact. And I do think this is another one where, because I like that outfit so much, like the full ensemble of it, I'll probably try to draw a smaller version of her wearing it. And then come back to it later on at some point. But yeah, this was an attempt at just that upper part because I like the collar. It's kind of like a boat neck, um, and it's just a nice looking outfit. I hope I can draw it again and do the whole thing next time. And then you have this one, and this picture is actually kind of interesting. I had a tendency where when I want to draw someone in particular, I'll just draw them like two, three, four times in one day. And I might not color all of it. I might only have them from like the head, but it'll at least be like me attempting to draw the person, right? To get like more used to their facial structure and, making an image that looks like them. And I was in this call with somebody, probably about, it could have been anywhere from like the last 2 weeks. And I was drawing Nancy just over and over, I think about 3 or 4 times. And this was one of the pictures I drew where the face it's based off some image of her at I think a confirmation hearing or a swearing in ceremony. And the rest of it, the red, like the little red top you see, turtleneck, is just, I pick red because that was her signature color, right? And it used to be mine as well. Uh, and I really like the way her hair looks here. It was kind of like spiky in the back. And I think I would say of the three, this one probably I think looks the most like her. Like I like all three pictures, But this one I think might be my favorite. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, this was my first like real attempt at just drawing colored pictures of Nancy. Um, in the future, like I want to make this a recurring thing I do, just draw her over and over. In the future, I'll try to see if I can draw her with some different historical figures and just people from the era of the '80s, right? When you had a lot of the action movies and whatnot. Um, I'm not gonna draw President Reagan that often for a few reasons. One, because I'm not as comfortable with drawing him. I've drawn him a few times. I don't like the way I that he looks when I do him. But also, I kind of want to just make it a, because like when people think of like the Reagan era, right? They obviously think of the president, but I like the idea that a lot of times the first lady is still a significant person to be associated with, even if you're not with the president himself. So like I would want to keep like more just drawing her independently, and then of course then after I get more comfortable with drawing her, I can try to do pictures of her and President Reagan. So thanks for watching, and hopefully this is the first of many installments.